Using an Instant Pot, we are going to show you how to make the tenderest, tastiest Philly cheesesteak with brisket. Yes, brisket, but this is going to be the tenderest, juiciest Philly steak you've ever had. Slice up your brisket into medium-sized pieces, prepare a little bit of onion and garlic. Pop it into the Instant Pot and brown off the brisket. Once the brisket starts to go brown, add in some roughly cut onions, a little bit of garlic. Again, give that a bit of a stir. And the next, we're going to add in some beef stock. This is going to give us some intense flavor. Now, let's add in some herbs: bay leaf, rosemary, and thyme. We'll season it up with salt and pepper, and we'll give it a bit of a mix around. We're then ready to cook, tenderize, and get ready. Cook it for 30 minutes on high pressure with 10 minutes natural release. And wow, you're going to be surprised with the result. Right, now we're done. Look at that brisket. Look at the gravy. Let's see just how tender that steak is. We'll just take a spoon, pull it apart, and we'll test. Oh, that looks good. Can I have some, please, Rose? Thank you. Use a spoon and take out the beef. We actually saved that gravy and made some beautiful gravy for another dish later on. Now we're ready to start creating our sandwich. We've got some baby cos lettuce. We're going to cut up in halves some cherry tomatoes, and we're also going to slice them. You'll see that we've got a little bit of chili there, and we've also got some onions. The great thing with a Philly cheesesteak sandwich is you can really put whatever you like in it. Also put in some pickles. Now, we could have used the Instant Pot to saute the onions and bring all of this together. It's perfectly fine and you can do it, but we decided that we would just do it on a fry pan. We didn't want to clean the Instant Pot. We were being lazy. Take a fry pan or an Instant Pot, in goes the onions, and we're going to saute these reasonably well and sweat them down so they get a nice bit of color and slowly begin to caramelize, just so that they're on the tip of that. Once we're happy with the onions, take them out, select how much meat you want. Remember, we did a whole brisket, so there's only 2 of us. We're just doing enough for 2 people. In goes a bit of butter for that extra flavor, and you start to pull the meat apart, and you can see it's starting to go brown here. Now, getting it to go brown is really important. Gives you some more flavor. It also gives you a little bit of texture and crunch from the meat, which, trust me, is really just amazing. Once you're happy with that, put it into a line. Turn down the heat a little bit and start to layer on your cheese. This is where the dish starts to come together. At a similar time, take your hoagie or your roll. We're using actually a sourdough roll. I just like that little bit of extra texture that you get out of a sourdough roll. It makes it more fun to eat, and continue to layer on the cheese. Yes, let's put some more cheese. We're using cheddar here, but look, you can use anything you like. And on it goes, and watch the cheese transform. Oh, that looked good. The cheese just kind of sinking into the meat. Now we're basically done. We're ready to start plating up. Now, we used sourdough, as I said. You can use any roll you like. Pop on your condiments. We're going to use some cos lettuce there, and then we're going to build it up by putting on a few pickles, and on goes the steak. We'll toss on some tomatoes on the top, and it's starting to look good. Now, if you want a low carb version, take one of the cos lettuce leaves, fill that up with some cheesy steak, put on some tomatoes, and you've actually got a really excellent and healthy snack. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks again from One Pot Dish.